Weather on the earth. Some days are hot, some days are cold, and some days are pleasant. Sometimes it rains, and sometimes it is windy. At a certain place and time, for a short time, the condition of the atmosphere is called weather. It goes on changing. This is because of the sun, wind, clouds, and rain. Weather is the condition of a place at a given time in relation to heat, cloudiness, wind, rain, and cold. In the morning and evening, the weather is pleasant because we receive slanting rays of the sun. In the afternoon, the weather is hot as the sun is overhead and we receive direct rays of the sun. The nights are cool because there is no sun. Weather depends on the sun, the humidity, the clouds, the wind, and the rains. Factors affecting the weather. The sun, winds, clouds, and rain affect the weather of a place. Sun. The sun affects the weather. It makes the day warm. Mornings and evenings are cooler than afternoons. At noon, the sun is overhead and its rays fall straight on earth. So, it is the hottest time of the day. The sun's heat also affects the elements of weather like wind, humidity, clouds, and rain in a big way. Wind. Moving air is called wind. It also affects the weather. If the wind blows gently, it is called breeze. Breeze makes the weather pleasant. If the wind is strong along with thunder and rain, it is called storm. A storm can uproot trees, poles, and blow away huts. If the wind blows fast, it is known as gale. In winters, the wind is cold. Clouds. Clouds sometimes hide the sun and do not allow the sun rays to reach the earth. So, the cloudy days are cooler than the sunny days. In the night, clouds do not allow the heat of the earth to escape into the atmosphere. So, the cloudy nights are warmer. Dark clouds bring rain. Weather becomes cool after it rains. The sun's heat warms up the air. It makes the air light and it rises up. The water vapor in air rises up with it to form clouds. So, the sun also affects cloud formation. Rain. Rain makes the day cool. In summers, rain brings relief from the heat. In winters, it makes the day colder. Rain at the right time is good for crops. Heavy rains can cause floods. Floods cause harm to property and life. Humidity. When there is more heat, we see more evaporation. This leads to the presence of more water vapor in air. The weather is said to be humid. Humidity is the amount of water vapor present in the air, and the weather is called humid. So, humid days are generally warm. Season. If the weather remains almost the same for a longer period of time, it is called a season. In our country, the 5 seasons are summer, rainy or monsoon, autumn, winter, and spring. Summer season. The days in the summer season are long and warm. There is lot of sunlight and heat. We feel hot and sweaty. On a hot day, we like to wear cotton clothes. We like to have ice cream and cold drinks. We like to use an air conditioner or a cooler. Rainy season, monsoon season. During the rainy season, it rains heavily and the sky is covered with dark clouds. The days are very humid. Rainy season is cooler than summer season. Sometimes you will see a rainbow in the sky after a rain shower. Sometimes too much of rain causes flood in many areas, which leads to damage to property and living things. Autumn season. Autumn season comes after the rainy season and is followed by the winter season. Many plants shed their leaves during this season. Winter season. The winter season is very cold. The nights are long. On a cold day, we like to wear woolen clothes. We like to eat and drink hot drinks like tea, coffee, and soups. Spring season. During the spring season, trees have new leaves and there are flowers all around us. The weather is quite pleasant and bright and colorful. Weather forecast. The advanced information about the weather of a place is called weather forecast. It is very important for farmers, sailors, and pilots. We get the weather forecast from radio, television, weather forecasting websites, and newspapers.